Hello everyone. Thank you so much for coming by today. Today I'm gonna finally do the bunny wreath. I'm gonna show you how I do it, and get your supplies ready. Get your little bunny wreath ready. Any color, whatever color you want to use. I might not use this little bow. You might want to reuse it somewhere else on the bunny as a bow on the top by the ears, or it just depends how, if you want to do the front part of a bunny, that's what I'm going to do today, or you want to do the back part of the bunny. It's up to you. So I am going to take this off right now. So what you're going to need is your little bunny wreath, your deco mesh, choice of color. You want to put a mixture of all different colors, do like a rainbow effect. It's up to you. You want to use these that are already with colors in there. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors in here. There's one that has 4, and I think there's one that has even 6 of them. So you choose whatever deco mesh color of your choice. If you want to do a solid color, I'm going to do a solid color blue later on, and then I'm going to do a green and maybe like a teal turquoise color, and then this one is going to be a multicolor. So you pick up your deco mesh, whatever. If you're going to do the front of the bunny, then I'm going to use one of these headbands with the ears. I am going to remove the ears because I just want the ears. So I'm going to use one of these in pink. The color I chose is pink. This one's going to be, the main color on this one's going to be pink. Now if you want to, because the ears are going to go, of course, on top of the ears. So I'm going to remove them. And, or if you want to use one of these, this is the sunglasses with the bunny face on it, and you can just put it on top. It already has the ears. You can use one of these. I did one about a week ago. I think I left a picture of it on one of my videos, the end result, and I used one of these. They've got different color glasses. You choose. They got blue, they got green, they got pink, and they got purple. So it's up to you, whatever color you want to choose. You make it your own. It's your DIY. Just have fun with it, okay? Don't be scared if it doesn't work out. Oh well, it doesn't work out. Just move on. It doesn't have to be perfect either. So on this one, I chose to put these cute little bunny glasses on there. They have blue and pink, and since this one is going to be mainly pink, I'm going to put the pink ones on. I think I'm going to have to remove the legs of the glasses. I really don't need them, and I don't want, you don't need them. So I just need just the illusion of the glasses on the bunny, on its face. That's it. Any other embellishments? Oh, I did use the deco mesh tubing for this one. I just cut them. These are about 6.5 inches long, and I cut a bunch of them. So I'm gonna use some of that, and your little pipe cleaners or whatever. These are the metallic ones, which I do find these are easier to handle for your fingers. It gets a better tight when you tie your deco mesh to the wreath. And what I did is I cut them in half. Now you can also cut them in thirds, which I like because there's not a lot of waste, but it's harder to twist the little wire because it's only going to be about that long. But it's up to you. If you want to cut the wire in thirds, you can, or just use half and then just cut out whatever left over, or just work it into the wreath. It's your choice. Like I said, you make it your own. Whatever is more convenient to you and easier to you, just go with that. There's no right or wrong. That's how I see it. You make it your own. So that's what I'm going to use. My little bunny ears I already cut out. As you can see, I cut them out, and I'm going to go ahead and re-glue them. And these are going to go basically right here on the ears. And of course, I'm going to glue them down. And so that's going to give the bunny some more color, change it up a little bit. And the other ones that I've done before, one of them, I did the back part of the bunny. This is about a year ago. I just left it as is. Didn't add. I just added the deco mesh down here, covered his face, and I just added a little bunny pom-pom as his little tail. And I gave it like the illusion of you're looking at the back part of a bunny. And then I did add this bow. I reused it, and I just kind of just put it on the side of his little ear, and all the face right here was covered up, so it kind of looked like the back part of the head of the bunny. But if you're interested in seeing that video, go back to a year ago and you can watch it. I will warn you, just lower the volume or mute it, because the music is kind of loud. And I will admit, I was just starting my YouTube channel, so everything was new. I think that was my first DIY. So, you know, we all learn from our mistakes. So, yeah, just mute it and you'll be able to see it. I'm not talking on that video. I'm not giving the instructions, but I did display the instructions on the screen. But nevertheless, let's get started with this DIY. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to flip my little wreath around and just start unraveling the garland. Start unraveling the garland. If you can't find the beginning of it, it really doesn't matter. Just start anywhere. It'll end up to where it started, okay? So try not to cut it, because you are going to reuse the garland, okay? So yeah, once you start unraveling in any area, it doesn't matter, because you probably will take like 30 minutes trying to find the end of the garland. So what I do is I just unravel it. It's gonna end up here somewhere, I believe. All the ones that I've done, that's where it ended. And so, yeah, just unravel it. Okay, so now we've unraveled the little body of the bunny. So what I do is I basically just go around the face. Well, not go around, but I'm gonna fill in this little hole in the middle. And what I do is I just go ahead and redo the whole little face by going from side to side with the garland. It's got its little prongs there, so all you have to do is just go around the little prongs that it already has there for the garland to hold on to. And if you're gonna put one of these little faces on there, you don't even have to put anything, or just leave it as is. You don't have to be too worried about that, because this little face is pretty much going to cover the whole. It's going to cover everything. But if you still want to do it, that's fine. It's up to you if you want to cover it or not. But since I'm going to use these glasses, I want to make sure his little face is going to be all covered. So that is why I'm actually covering the whole face. Now you can take this whole thing and wrap the ears, but since I'm going to cover the ears as well, I really don't have to cover his ears with the tinsel. Now if you want to also use the whole garland on the face to cover every little empty space on there, go ahead. If you don't want to, well, you just, as long as you see that the face is covered with the garland, that's all you need. Especially if you're gonna use the full face on the bunny, you're not gonna be able to see anything unless you turn it around and look at the back part. But if you're gonna hang it like on a glass door or something, people can see the back, and you don't want them to see that empty hollow space there, then just cover it. So right here I'm to the end of the garland. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap it around. Just wrap it around anywhere. Just stick it through anywhere. And at the end, if you want to add a little bit of hot glue to make sure it's going to stay in place, that it's not going to unravel, I'm just going to add a little dollop of glue just to seal it up. So now I'm going to set it aside for just a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, this is the deco mesh I'm going to use. Okay, so now I got my deco mesh here. And what you want to do is you want to cut, it's up to you. I did 5 inches. Every 5 inches I cut. It took 3 full rolls of this deco mesh. Okay, so I'm gonna cut 5 inches. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut three 5-inch squares. I'm gonna be doing bundles or little bundles of 3 or little sets of 3 of these little squares. You don't have to be precise. You don't have to be like trying to cut real straight. At the end of the day, it's not going to matter. Everything's gonna just fall into place. So here is my wire. I'm cutting them in half. So once you cut it in half, you just set it aside. And so I'm gonna bring in one of my 6-inch tubing just to have it ready. And here are the 3 pieces of the deco mesh. Okay, so what you wanna do now you can do the 5-inch, you can do a 3-inch, you can do a 4-inch, whatever size you want. I think the 5-inch is just gonna make the bunny fuller. Okay, so let's go with this step first. You wanna roll your 5-inch deco mesh. And for me, it works better, instead of rolling, I just press it down and kind of just fold it. That's what works better for me. Because this rolling thing, the mesh just moves around. It slips to one side or another. It's, like I said, it's not gonna matter. Everything's gonna fall in place. So just fold it up, just press it down, and then just fold it. Fold it a couple of times, 3 or 4 times. And I put it between my fingers to get a good grip so that they're not gonna go anywhere, okay? Once I have my 3 pieces in here, I'm gonna add the 6-inch piece of mesh tubing. I'm just gonna put it on top, okay? You don't have to be perfect, like I said. Just try your best to keep them all together, aligned as far as you can on the top and the bottom. And then what I do is I put my little wire in between and I pull it down. And then I kind of go halfway. And like that I can see that the ends are pretty much, kind of even. Doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be hard. Once you have it in here, then what I do is I grab the little wire and I just give it a twist or 2. That's it. It's going to hold it in there, okay? And so what you want to do, you're going to do these little bundles of 3. And these little bundles of 3 are going to go, we're going to get our bunny wreath. And I'm going to show you from the back so you can see. You can see these little sections right here. Right here, I think there's 12. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 little sections. In each little section, you're going to put 3 of these little bundles. Now, if you do the 3-inch or the 4-inch, you might be able to fit 4 bundles in here. But you're going to do more. You're going to have to cut more of these. So what I did was I cut the 5-inch pieces of mesh, and 3 little bundles are going to fit in here. Now, at the end, if you have, at the last one, wherever you start, whenever you start doing your last little section, if you run out of ribbon or deco mesh and you need like 1 more little bundle, it's not going to show that you have 2 bundles in 1 little section. I wouldn't go out and buy another $1 deco mesh just to do 1 of these. But if you're a perfectionist and you kind of know that you're going to have 2 in 1 space, then by all means go get another one. Or if you're going to make several with the same deco mesh, well then, it's going to even out at the end. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to do all my little bundles or my little sets. I like to do them all, which I already did. I already cut all of them. They're ready to go because I like to see the end result really quick. Okay, so, but if you want to do a bundle, attach it, do another bundle, attach it, do another bundle. It's up to you, however you want to work it. Like I said, it's your project, it's your DIY. You have fun with it, and if that's you rather do, just that's fine, no problem. But for me, I like to see my results like really quick. So I already have mine all pre-cut out, already in bundles. I already did all that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to attach it. You can start anywhere you want, anywhere you want. The hardest ones are gonna be the ones right here to put, only because of the little head, but it's not that difficult, So cutting them in half is going to help a lot. The only thing is, like I said, you're going to have a lot of leftover of the wire, but you know, you can just work it in, fold them down, cut them if you want to cut them with wire cutters. It's up to you. You do what you want. Okay, so I'm going to work right here. I'm going to start right here in this little section. I don't know if you can see this little section right here. You can see the section, how this section off. In here, I'm going to put the 3 little bundles, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and attach the first one. All you do is just give it a couple of twists. You add your little bundle. I like to put mine really tight. And this is the good thing about these little pipe cleaners. That's what I like about these. They're easy to handle and to twist. It gives it a good twist. So make sure that your little bundles are going long ways like this. And you can see going this way. Okay, long. So like that, you're going to put 3 bundles long ways this way. Okay. So once you have your leftover wire at this point, if you want to cut it. You just want to just twist all the way, and then just later on when you finish doing your little section, tuck it in under. It's, you know, however you want to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and attach the second little bundle right next to the first one, and make sure they're going the same direction, long ways, okay? And just give it a good tight twist. 2 or 3 times, that's all you need really. And then just kind of make your little wire stay in going one way. So like that, it's easier. Once you're done, you can press them down or cut them off. And that's it. 3 pieces are done. And you see, once you have all your little bundles done, it's so much faster. You go really, really fast. Once all 3 wires are here like this, you can either twist them together and then fold them, or just go ahead and just fold one of them or cut them off, however you want. I'm going to go ahead and cut mine off. See, it's very easy to cut. Not a big deal. And then once they're shorter, then you can just bend them down. Okay, any which way you want. So, okay guys, so that's how you're going to finish your wreath. Just keep putting your 3 little bundles in each little section. Go all the way around, and you're going to see how pretty this is going to be. It's going to be nice and full. Keep going. I will meet you right over here when I'm done with all of them, okay? So just keep adding your bundles. I've got one last spot right here and we'll be done. Bundle. Just push the little bundles apart so that you can get your hand in there and bring in the last little set of rolls and little sets of the deco mesh, and then fold them down, and that's how we have our little wreath in there. Instead of putting, if you don't want to put the deco mesh tubing, you can put ribbon, or don't put it at all. Don't put nothing, just put your little rolls of deco mesh in there. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bunny ears in. Okay, so here are the bunny ears. I'm folding the tip, the end down here. I'm folding the sides, folding them in, gluing them with a little dot of glue, hot glue. So what I'm doing is just putting a little dot of glue right here and a dot of glue right here. I'm going to fold them in. Fold them in like that. Just be careful if you're using a hot glue gun. I'm always burning my fingers. Just gonna pin the tip of the ears somewhere in there. Just put a little glue just to press it down and just keep it in place. And now the glasses, well, I'm going to take the little legs off the glasses. They're easy to take off. Just push them down. You pull it down like that, it comes out really, really easy. So what I'm gonna do with mine, I'm just gonna add the little glasses on there. I think this is gonna be so cute. So cute. Now if you want to add a little bow, or I'm just gonna take it off camera so that I can see it's gonna be straight, okay? Be right back, guys. So this is pretty much where I want it. But right there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add a little bit of glue right here on the bottom, just a little bit, and I'll go back and add. And now at this point, if you want to add a little bow ribbon on his little head to make it more girly, if you want to add any kind of stones or anything to it. And all in all, like I said, it's 3 little sets, 3 little bundles in each little section. So there's 12 sections, so it's about 36 little bundles that you need to cut. Now if you want to do it the way I did it, I did all the bundles in one sitting. I did them all 36 little bundles. I cut the ribbon and the deco mesh. Now, and like I said, the deco mesh, mine was actually 36 squares at 5 inches long. I did have to open up a 4th deco mesh, and this is what I have left. This is what I have left of the deco mesh on the 4th roll. You want to buy the 4th roll and have left over, or you want to cut your squares a little bit smaller, maybe like a 3-inch or 4-inch. You might be able to have enough with a 3. I thought I was going to have enough with 3, but the last little section, I needed 3 little bundles of 3, so I had to go into a 4th roll. So this is it, everyone. If you want to put a little bow here or right here by the glasses, you can put a tiny bow right there. I think I'm going to leave mine just as is. And like I said, if you want to do this, the back part of the bunny, don't put any of this. Just cover the face. Don't put the ears, because you'll be seeing the back of the ears. And put a little bunny tail down here. I have that video from last year. Like I said, if you want to check it out, that was the back part. I already did another bunny that I took pictures of a couple of videos ago. At the end of the video, I show you the end result of the bunny, what it looks like, the final result. And I wanted to show you how I actually created this little bunny wreath. So $4 right here in deco mesh. I spent $1 on the tubing, but not even half of the tubing I used, probably like a quarter. So that's 4. I spent 5 with the deco mesh tubing, and then the glasses was another $1. So that's 4. There's 5. There's 6, and the ears was 7, and then the actual bunny rabbit is what was $1 as well. So about $8. I'm assuming, but like I said, the tubing, I only used maybe a 4th, and the deco mesh, I didn't use not even half of the roll of the deco mesh, so I had some left over. So under $8, you'll still have to spend the $8, but you'll have some supplies left over. And of course, the more you add, the more it's going to add up to be, but the more you add, the more prettier wreath you're going to have. That's my opinion on that. So anyway, this is the final result. I wish I could pick it up. The way I have my camera angled, I really can't stand it up because you'll only see half of it. But if you can see the whole bunny right here, I'll take a picture at the end so you can see what it looks like. But this is my bunny. And I did not take off the little ribbon in the back where you hang it. I left it on there because I hang it from here. And that's all there is to it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this DIY, and I hope you can make it. If you do make it, let me know how it came out and what colors you use. I think that would be fun to see. If you can send me a picture, and I would love to see what you all did. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and make a couple more. If you're all interested in seeing, I can put a picture, but I'm going to make the solid colors. I got a green, I got a teal, and I got like a royal blue that I want to do. I'm going to make those, and if you're interested in seeing the end result, just let me know, and I will post a picture of it, and see how you like it. For now, I wish you all a good day, and I will see you on my next Dollar Tree haul. Bye, everybody.